Heat we've seen in recent weeks is impacting crops in Western Mass, including grapes. But what does that mean for your favorite local wineries? Western Mass News reporter Olivia Hickey takes a look.
Larry Goddard is a winemaker and owner of Mineral Hills Winery in Florence. Goddard and his family have been running the Hampshire County Winery for over a decade, surviving the COVID-19 pandemic. But now the weather brings on a new challenge for the business.
We've survived small droughts in the past, and it's hard for me to recall if we've had as bad a drought. We just have to deal with what we get and hope for rain.
Weeks of dry weather and heat taking a toll on some of Goddard's grapes. Western Mass News asked him how much rain is needed to produce the perfect crop to make a wine that's toast worthy.
It's a catch-22. You need just the right amount of rain. I'd say, a couple rainstorms, an inch or less, a week, preferably just at night, would be ideal. Just so that the grapes plump up, just so that the progression of the ripening happens, so that everything's happening in the fall and not too soon. When you ripen too soon, and you get too much heat and too much sun too fast, you can get some bitter off flavors.
But Goddard tells us the current drought in Western Mass isn't expected to impact his wine production at the moment. Although management tells me they're all set for this year, as you could see by the barrels behind me, next year could be a different story.
The wine business is you get your crops in the fall, you pick your grapes in the fall, and you're making wine over the course of the next 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, sometimes 24 months. So you may not see the full effect of this summer's heat wave until a year from now.
But Goddard says he's not too worried yet, telling us they could try to work with the crops they are able to harvest.
Do some magic in the winery to make up for these deficiencies in the grapes that come in. What you want is perfect grapes coming in the door, and it doesn't always happen.
And they could supplement the supply with grapes grown elsewhere if needed. But right now, Goddard says they are hoping for a normal fall and are rooting for the rain. In Florence, Olivia Hickey, Western Mass News.